Album of the Month.
What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Album of the Month for May 2017, and I'm excited today to be talking to you about something that just kind of hit me out of left field, and that is Don Bryant's Don't Give Up on Love, and such an aptly titled album because Don is 75 years old this year. And a lot of people have never heard of the guy. I never had until I heard his awesome song, How Do I Get There, on NPR a few months earlier. So this went on my anticipated albums list, and boy am I not disappointed because Don Bryant, as I said, 75 years young, and this guy, you know, his career as a musician has been somewhat dormant, I suppose, or not in the mainstream, but he was known more as a songwriter for several artists back in the early 70s, including his wife, Ann Peebles, who had a hit song back then. This was in the High Records, neighbor of Stax Records period, where people like Al Green came out of this scene. This is, of course, Memphis, Tennessee, where just so many amazing artists like B.B. King and just you name it came out of that just rich community of music. And Don Bryant is just another one that I'm so glad he proves that age is just a number and that you really should never give up on your passion in life. Because, you know, as a songwriter, he penned 7 of the 10 songs on this album. Of course, he does the classic A Nickel and a Nail, but he makes it his own, man. His voice is just powerful and raw and so full and rich. You know, it also proves that, and you know, there's other artists out there who in their 70s are just killing it vocally, like Mick Jagger comes to mind, just the Rolling Stones in general. But he really just knocks it out of the park on every song. His performances are just top notch, and of course the band that's with him is great. You got that High Records, Stax Records horn sound. It takes you back to Motown. It takes you to that, it's reminiscent of kind of the Sam and Dave sound. You know, the Hold On, I'm Coming, with those horns just filling those gaps on songs like Something About You. And then you got some great ballads like It Was Jealousy. I really, really love that one. Don just really throws his heart and soul into that track. Of course, the title track as well. But for me, How Do I Get There? I can't say enough about this track. It's if you, from the opening seconds, you're like, oh, okay, who is this guy? And it's got that organ. And then when the rest of the band kicks in, you're like, oh yeah, man. And it's like teeth out music, like yeah, but it has that gospel soul to it, and it really, without answering the question, how do I get there, you know where he's coming from, because it's just got that beautiful old school gospel touch to it. And I just love what he's doing over top of these background vocals. The harmonies sound so cool. The how do I get there? I just love it. It makes you want to dance, but it also is like soul searching and serious and uplifting all at once. I love that song. I think it's probably, if this album doesn't make it on my top 10 albums of the year list, that song I think almost certainly will be on my top 10 songs of the year list. It is that great. So Don Bryant, thank you so much, man, for just loving music, putting it out there, and sharing your gift with the world. It's wonderful, and I really hope you tour in the Southeast further from Memphis, because I'd love to see you and your band play live. But totally understand if that's not the case to come out to Atlanta, but would love to see that, and would love to get you on the Heart of an Artist podcast to kind of pick your brain, because obviously you've been in this scene for a while, and you've written for some great people, and you are phenomenal yourself. So, all that being said, I give this album a strong 7 out of 10. I highly recommend it. Don't give up on love, people. Such a great message, such a great album. Check it out. Check out some of my other reviews, by the way. I have a lot more content coming, some new top 10s, some other album reviews, some Heart of an Artist podcasts. And please subscribe to my channel, because I just love sharing good music with good people who may not have heard of Don Bryant. So what are you waiting for? Check it out. The link below. How do I get there? So good. See you soon, and viva la vinyl. Take care.